I'm in the gang.
I'm in the gang.
This is crazy. Oh, no. Faking to be in a gang. Oh, no.
I'm in a gang.
I am in a gang.
No, you not, nigga. Hold up. This nigga. Wait. Yeah, you in the gang. You in the gang. I feel like you've been in the gang. I feel like all my days I even see that you in the gang. Bro, you not in a gang, bro. The guy on the top left ain't in the gang, bro.
Sean, where you grew up at?
Queens.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
Where you from?
Queens.
Like any neighborhood? Queens?
East Elmhurst, 97th Street.
Okay, how about you, my man?
East, you know.
That nigga's a gang member.
Okay.
Watching San Gabriel Valley.
I grew up in West LA, from Playboy's gang.
Okay, where you from?
Compton.
Okay, what hood?
Elm Street, Power Room.
Okay. Well, that's when I asked you where you from. You told me Queens. I'm asking where you from. We here find out who's from the hood. Where you from? Huh?
Again, East 16th, Newkirk.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my people real quick.
Yeah. How's the jail system over there where you at? You ever been in jail?
I was in the feds, then in the States.
This nigga a fed, goddamn.
Federal game is totally different. So I was in MDC Brooklyn.
All right.
And MCC Manhattan, which is for a federal pretrial. I did 3 years in the juvenile and 3 years in the feds.
All right. You went, man?
Nah, not locked up.
No time at all? Sure.
I've been a YA, Nellis YA. I was at SRCC first. Got out after that, 67 days. Did, 8 years and some change. They gave me 10, 85%. As an adult? As a, okay.
So I took you into YA too, huh?
What type of question is that?
That's why I went from camp to, after that to prison, San Quentin.
What level were you in?
2.
So how do they jump you guys in your hood over there where you're at?
Hold on, I gotta do something. Bro, this is why ChatGPT. Bro, ChatGPT might be the next Google, bro. Because watch this. My nigga. See? This is why ChatGPT is the next Google, bro. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he done some. He done a little bit of time. He done a little bit of time.
You're from? How they court you into the neighborhood?
I didn't get involved fully into gang stuff until I went into MDC Brooklyn. I got jumped in.
And you, my man?
I jumped in.
You jumped in? How many guys?
About 5.
What they call them, remember? Or no? The guys that jumped you in.
Oh, my homies.
But what the homies' names? I remember the homies jumped me in. The homie Chapo, the homie Sinbad, the homie Trouble.
All right.
When somebody beats you up, you kind of remember who beats you up.
All right, my homie Dave, homie Big Mike, and then other nigga I didn't really know him.
Okay.
How old are you?
36.
And you say you never been to jail?
Nah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wasn't even in the life like that, man. I was in it to get money.
Me too. I'm all about money, but I still end up getting caught.
So who jumped you in the Playboys?
Hey, you took me way back. Me was Side Eyes.
Yeah, she a defo hood though.
Baby Tear and Munchie Chew.
Well, so far, if I was to think, I'm thinking these two guys somewhere here. I don't know why. I just can't figure out which one it is, man. So.
Hey, we didn't ask him no questions.
Yeah, you know I'm certified player.
I don't know that. You could have did some research and all.
Oh, why don't you start this?
Okay, you know what? I started banging in 1989, North Hollywood, California.
This nigga too happy. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga was waiting for that. Get the fuck out of here, my nigga.
91606. I'm from the Hollywood boys. They called me stranger. I ended up going to YA in 91. I got committed for busting on some cops. My YA number 63298. I did about 6 years. I lived through the whole 90s gang banging. And
he lying, bro. Federal.
Share my story and kind of change the way I changed my life. That's what it's for. And it's very cool to sit here and try to guess who was that person. You know, so that's what I'm here for.
He's just, his demeanor seemed like a cop to me. Like.
That's my nigga right there, bro.
Certainly, like, yo, get against the car.
How long did you get jumped in for?
It wasn't so much the time, because some will say, oh, 13, because out here south, but mine wasn't one of those.
Man, I'm glad I didn't have to get jumped in. All my family from my neighborhood, so you know.
Oh, so you just you locked in, huh?
Oh, you didn't get jumped in?
I didn't have to.
You were
No, we
born
gotta
in?
jump in, man. We gotta jump
You
in.
got born in? Oh.
Let me ask you guys one thing real quick, because touch on what you were saying. A lot of people always say, especially when you're young, you knew what you signed up for when you signed up for the gang. Did you know what you were signing up for?
Absolutely not.
No, I
Yeah, I was told too.
was laid out like this.
You were told, but sometimes you don't understand. When you're young, like, being told but understanding is a different thing. For me, like, I was definitely told.
Mines didn't do that.
Exactly.
They like, oh, you want to be from the set? Oh, here you go, this right here, go. They did what to your brother, go do that. They didn't tell me about me growing up in life. I'm gonna get shot back in return. I got shot 9 times, different occasions, ran over twice. One was accident, one wasn't. You know, that's
Let's
not
get
no
this
lie.
federal ass nigga.
Hey, I'm
Get him
Cole,
out of
and I
here.
directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode and you want to see more like this, subscribe to our channel.
I know who I'm getting on first. Ah!
If you grew up in the streets, you'd have been in jail from a juvenile to an adult. So when he said no, he never been in jail, oh no.
Isn't that a viral? Cause like, imagine if like you actually are a gang member and like, bro, that's like a viral.
So we're 13 seconds. And when he said that he didn't have the 13 seconds, it just sounded a little off.
I'ma pop you niggas. I'ma pop you niggas. You niggas really see what I'm getting on, cause I really get it on. That's what he look like. I really get it on. I swear to God, I'll really pop these niggas.
I've never been to jail. I have been arrested a bunch of times, but I was never been charged with anything.
You have any tattoos?
Of course I do. I just can't show you, man. The feds are watching.
This nigga is a call.
Oh, man, you better be scared of the feds, homie, because they're going to get you. I want to know what that tattoo is right there on your hand.
Which one?
That one right there. You know which one I'm talking about.
I've been telling you, bro. It's that nigga. It's that nigga right there. I'm telling you, it's you. I know it's you.
Which one?
That one right there. You know which one I'm talking about.
The placazo.
It's the crown.
Does it mean anything?
It's the crown.
Yeah. There you go.
So you did Fed time?
Yes.
What gang were you from again?
TF.
TF, okay. He had full-blown like Hanyas and like Japanese art. I've never seen no Hispanics with dragons and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It just kind of threw me off a little.
How many different sets of Playboys is there?
What do you mean by sets?
Well,
Clicks or?
Yeah, clicks. And what clique are you from? The actual, you guys actually have so like a clique? Because clique to me is you could be from the hood, but you could be from the locals, the winos, you know, I know a little bit about gangs, so just a little bit. But it might be a cop, who knows?
This guy's a fan.
Please, homeboy, you never know.
Real quick, what clique were you from? Because you didn't.
He didn't let me finish.
Oh yeah, you didn't answer that.
No, he didn't let me finish. Crystal bunnies.
Crystal Bunnies?
Yeah.
You heard of that?
I never.
This nigga full of shit.
First tattoo I got was in, when did I get my first tattoo, man? First tattoo was on my stomach, was my homie did it, my homie Chuco did it, busted out the old piano thing on the gun and doesn't look hot whatsoever. I was about 14, 15 years old.
So, Gil, what organization you with?
Organization as far as what? Like
Gang.
Oh, I never heard it that way. I heard where
Yeah,
you from, homie. Where
yeah,
you from?
Came the fuck out of here. What? It's either this nigga's trying to be undercover, bro, like trying to be on the slide saying organization, or this nigga straight up just not a gang member because ain't no nigga say organization.
Organization you with?
Organization as far as what? Like
Gang.
Oh, I never heard it that way. I heard where you from, homie. Where you from? That's it.
Organization.
Yeah, very simple, homie. I grew up on Tierra Street. I'm from Tierra Street locals. You'll still find me on the block drinking a beer with the homies every once in a while, but in a positive way where I'm actually trying to school them and tell me, listen, brother, there ain't no future in this. Like, I want the little homies to look at me and say, I want to be like Stranger. He owns his own home. He's married, taking care of his kids, working and showing the kids how to, there's a better way.
What do you do what do you work right now?
Structural concrete.
I'm a journeyman plumber, union.
Okay, that's what's up.
I try to tell everybody to join, like, because I'm in the 50s getting paid.
I do illegal activities.
50?
I can't do that.
No,
no
I'm
more.
just kidding. I'm a CNA, a caregiver.
So I go to prisons and speak. I do like Christian content creation too.
I own a bunch of companies. My main
Now you see, what's this tell you about gangs? You don't need to be in a gang to live the cool high life. You can be a regular cool person doing regular cool things helping out regular cool guys. Can we just clap out for that real quick, please? Can we just clap out for that? We say no to gang violence, and we say yes to calm jobs. You said you need to be on the street jigging 24/7 about trapping 24/7. You don't need to. These niggas just showed you right here. Construction worker, caretaker, gospel guy. Word.
Main business is dealer synergy. Our clients are big car dealerships all over the United States. So I do
Dealership,
sales
nigga.
training, consulting, business development.
don't
I've
need
helped
to be
these
in the gang.
companies make over $1.5 billion in additional revenue. I'm also a professional speaker in the National Speakers Association, and I wrote a book about Google. So I'd say it's hard to classify. I mean, more than anything else, I'm an entrepreneur. I invest in businesses. How long you been speaking at prisons and stuff?
I've been doing this since 2016.
How did you get clearance for that? Weren't you busted before?
No, but
All
once
my
you're
crimes.
off, you get your stuff right, you can do that. Cause I know another person to do it. Been in prison, but now he go to the prison and
pretty
speak.
dope.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah.
If he really does it.
I got a question for you.
We need to get this
you
nigga
live
out.
out in LA or?
No, I flew in for the show. I live in South Jersey, in Medford, New Jersey.
Oh, because I don't hear an accent or.
I'm 46. I work my ass off to get rid of my accident.
Yeah,
I like
good
that.
job. 'Cause
Thank
I was
you.
like,
Who gets rid of their accent? Why you get rid of your accent, Holmes?
Are you kidding me? It's already bad enough. You know what I mean? People judging you and shit like that. So you gotta turn around and you gotta look the part. Feel
This is
the
a
part.
real thug right here.
And
How do you say water, bro?
water.
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 I had a question about where you were talking about tattoos. Your first tattoo was made with a homemade gun?
Yeah, the homemade gun.
With what did?
It was a guitar string.
Oh, I thought you used to play piano. I was like.
No. We can't afford no pianos. in the
Like
hood, man.
piano.
Nah, Charlie Holmes. Busted out the old piano fucking thing. Guitar. Maybe I said piano.
I hear him out. He said piano thing. He didn't really know, so it was a rough idea. That's cool in my book.
I'm sticking to guitar right now.
I know
So
this
curious why I
nigga.
won't show the tattoos. He just didn't seem thugged out. He seemed a little polished. No disrespect. I'm not saying he was soft and like that, but he just did not scream like thugga thugga.
Oh, personally, I would have. No.
A little bit miffed that I got voted off, but it's all good. My story is just kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So it might have sounded like it was a plant, and I knew that coming in. It was either a double-edged sword.
This guy's a thug.
Used to do it to me too.
Oh, putting that wire on
Yeah,
you.
that's how you do it, Playboy. Oh, no pun intended.
He be joking a little too much, huh?
Why you bullshit?
Keeping it 100, man.
This nigga is not
Keep
bullshitting.
playing because you think the mold is still in there.
That little doubt, man.
That's running. Damn, you guys do think it's me, huh?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I don't think
either.
so.
And
He is.
He's the mall?
Nah.
That's Mad Ball, man. You can't have a name like Mad Ball
Elm
and be the
Street
ball.
Pyru? Who's some of your homies? Did anybody do time in Ironwood?
I don't know that. My homies is in all in prison, so I can't tell you who in that one.
You only spent time in prison once, or?
Twice.
How many years?
2.
2? At what percent?
like, I can't even lie. Each time I hear her speak, she just sounds like she carries mad drugs. Like, I just know she a thug. Like, she's such a criminal, bro. But she turned her life around for the better. You can do that as well. But she just looks like she's like some Spanish. It's like some Spanish like word.
What you mean? What percent? It was halftime.
Okay.
It's this nigga, bro.
You know, be on probation, you get caught with a gun, violation. So,
And you're in a level 2
yeah.
for a firearm?
That ain't. My points wasn't high.
Finish this sentence for me, all right? The higher the socks.
The downer the fool.
Okay. The only one right here, I'll be straight honest, would be her right now. These two guys, I'm sure from the hood. You could be lying.
It's
Yeah,
not
but
that.
you think I'm
It's
not
the
from hood,
Asian
right?
guy, bro.
It really makes it interesting.
That's the only reason why I kept playing.
Right.
That's exactly what Gil
His
said.
leg is
Because,
doing the
I'm
bouncy thing.
Chance, homie.
You know what I mean? She was
And that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect.
She's the mall. She's just staying quiet over there. She's just staying
I'm
quiet.
just soaking it in.
Nobody never been shot. I'm the only person been shot.
I've been shot.
I've been shot.
How many times you get shot?
9.
On different occasions.
5.
Man.
First time I got shot was 5 times. 2 times right here in the shoulder, 1 on the side of the face, and 1 on this side of my buttocks, and it came out over here. When I got shot with an AK was another time, 2 times on this side and this side. Then I got shot by some of your people,
Oh, yeah?
some Asians. They
Are you throwing shade? Or, like...
And they weren't trying to shoot me though. They were shooting at some other Asians. But my homeboys was security guards at the club in Westminster. We black, we being nosy, peeking out there. Man, one of them must have pulled out a gun, got to shooting. A bullet came through the door, hit me right in this leg. I fell to the ground. It was so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm hit. My homeboy started laughing. Like, we called my mama like, oh, your son got shot. First thing she say is, my car okay? Because I've been shot again. But it was funny though.
It's kind of amazing how we can talk about some guy getting shot 9 times and be like, nonchalant, but hopefully the future generations don't have those kind of conversations as much anymore.
Man, I try to talk to him and tell him.
Yeah, I tell my little homies all the time, man, like, you guys don't want to live this way.
But they think it's cool though, like.
Right.
I tell them you can live like a dope dealer. You don't got to be a dope dealer. You can be a plumber. You could be.
Yeah, we the best. The plumber's the best.
Well, you can live like a, I'm really looking at his tattoos and thinking, does he have fake tattoos?
I know it's this nigga though. He's real.
Sorry, Madball.
Yeah, that nigga fed.
He trust him.
He gotta go.
And that's no disrespect.
There was a tie. Gil and Madball. 1 minute to just pitch why you think you're not the mole.
I actually have a YouTube platform called American Cholo. Why? Because I lived the Cholo life to the fullest. The last 20 years I've been living that American life to the fullest. That way I push American Cholo. That's the way I speak and maybe not sound like as your typical Cholo, but if you guys don't think I'm the Cholo, that's actually a good thing because I'm breaking the stereotype there.
Well, me, y'all can probably hear it in my voice. Do I sound like a square person? You know, you look at me, the average. I might scare you on the streets if you don't know me, like, here, but nah. I don't know, I'm just like, nah, I could never be a mo. I don't believe in snitches.
You guys actually escort Madball and Gil to the green room?
Man, I'm gonna run there real quick. I'm gonna go run there real quick.
Catch a blind, bro, catch a blind. So why I think it's Madball? I said, how much percent? And then he goes, what you mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, and he goes, halftime. Like,
Yeah,
right, he
and then
said
on
San
level
Quentin.
two?
San Quentin level 2,
No
look,
good.
I was locked up when I caught my gun charge too, and I never went to level 2. I always went to level 3. What you
No,
think?
I agree.
All
I
right,
agree.
For sure. Just bring them in.
Look at that, Madball.
I'm about to cry.
It's dope. It's not him. I'm telling
I
you.
know they're gonna get Gil for sure. He's out of here. I wasn't expecting me.
Please raise your hand on 3, meaning you want to continue playing. 1, 2, 3.
Yo!
Okay. If the box turns red,
Imagine if it was this nigga all along and the reverse psychology really hit. My nigga, I'm watching my back throughout.
that means real gang members have lost and that the mole is still in the box, and they win the cash prize for themselves. If the box turns green,
How much is the prize?
Split the cash prize, and you've correctly guessed who the mole is. You ready?
Yo, wait, so it actually wasn't. I'm so shit.
On the count of 3, the mole can stand up. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Ever been in jail?
I went to jail. A lot of my homeboys did it. I was around it, so if I really wanted to, I could have, but reason why I didn't gangbang is because my family made sure I didn't gangbang.
What? Yeah, what?
I just stayed away from it pretty much.
That's
You
good.
made the right choice, man. You made the right choice.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous about this because I had to sit there and lie to actual gang members.
I was literally about to say, imagine the actual not mole pretending to be a thug in front of actual thugs. And imagine he made it to the last round, the light went red, bro. His heart would have sunk, bro.
When I see a person, these young kids running around like going crazy, I don't really judge them because I was one of those kids.
Facts.
And if I had somebody like me, I feel like back then, I don't think I would have lived even half as miserable as I did.
Someone like me, an ex-gang member, ex-convict, ex-piece of shit, has a shot at that American dream. As long as there's breath in our lungs, we have an opportunity to change.
There's always a second
I like
chance, and
that.
I'm just hoping to give a young person that that hope.
Listen, I knew it wasn't this nigga, but he was just cracking too much jokes. We gotta get him out of here, bro. You feel me? That's tough. I can't lie. I done too shit. Like,